At Offkai, the VTuber convention, I met one of my favorite VTubers, Midas. CoreOfMidas, Midas my goat, and Pixie project. They held a fan meet and both were there in person. In real life, I saw the person behind the VTuber model. I saw Midas's face. They also saw my face, but they didn't know who I was. I'm a literal who? If you don't know, I followed the footsteps of Midas by starting a new VTuber channel to vent and talk about failed VTuber auditions. I'll talk about the Midas meet first, and then we could go back to how much Midas inspired me. Then we could talk about Offkai. Know the party Wojak meme? That was me, but I was gooning in the corner. I was gooning. Midas held a Duders meetup, Duders being her fan name, and I went. Midas and Pixie were both there. Pixie was wearing a mask to conceal her identity, and Midas was raw dogging it without a mask. I got to talk to Midas and Pixie. I was super nervous. Knowing Midas is the reason why I created Toggy, and she is the sole reason why I'm here right now, made me second guess meeting her. I was really afraid of basically meeting my biggest inspiration. I wanted to piss myself. When I got to the meet, it already started and I couldn't hear what was going on. And at that point, I should just turn around and leave. But I stayed, and everyone there was really cool. I'd say the duders there were welcoming, especially since I was second guessing being there since of how nervous I was getting to meet Midas. I kind of felt like an outsider when I got there, that maybe people knew each other already, but I felt a part of the fun. I knew no one there, yet I felt involved with everyone. It felt like I was a duder despite meeting everyone there for the first time. I didn't even know anyone's name, but we were having fun. Pixie is really funny, both on stream and IRL. Both were really nice when I expected both to hit me in the head with a rock. I was pretty nervous and intimidated by their online presence, their aura and hype moments, but both were really sweet. I didn't say much to them other than I enjoyed their streams. I didn't want to say to Midas that she inspired my VTubing while I was at my lowest. It's a convention. We are here to have fun. I didn't want to put something serious on her. Looking back at it, that might have been the only time I could have told her, but I didn't want to kill her fun with a bomb like that. I was there to have fun too, so I kept it to myself. I had fun though. I have no regrets going. I was so glad that I did it. I was like, finally. All the nervousness is gone. When I went to Offkai, I had a negative feeling of not moving forward in life. I didn't feel like I was hitting any milestones in any aspect in life, and I felt like I had to hit them soon. And I would say meeting Midas was super helpful in not feeling that way. I would have never thought I would have a story like Midas at the start, and she would help me again in the end. My Vtuber journey, to be honest, doesn't really feel real. It feels like an internet story. A story someone tells you about. The reason I say it's the end is because if you don't know, Midas is on hiatus right now. Seeing the hiatus announcement made me feel left behind. I wanted to catch up to Midas. But after meeting her, she went on hiatus on a positive note, and I'm glad that I got to meet her. It's no longer a sad. I literally met my hero. It's funny saying, what the fuck? It's funny saying she's my goat, but I got to meet my goat and be like my goat. What if Midas sees this? Oh god, I'm not ready for that. Without Midas, I wouldn't have created Toggy. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. I've talked about this before, and it's funny going back. It always seems like it comes back to telling my VTubing story when I'm like, I'm done. Like, I don't have a reason to, and then a reason to comes back. Midas started being Midas as a vent account for failed VTuber auditions, and she found the most success when she was at a low point. And I found her video called From an Unsuccessful VTuber to the New VTubers.
You're getting the opinion of an unsuccessful creator.
She was the only one I could find that was in the same shoes as me, failed VTuber auditions, and talking about it. And I broke down and cried after hearing her advice.
Someone who has pounded their head into a brick wall for 4 solid years, consistently uploading at least weekly, streaming all of the models. I've had the 2D, the 3D, I've done big events, I've collaborated with people, and I have still not grown. It's very fucking depressing. When I don't try at all, like, for example, this fucking channel, you guys come out in droves. But when I spend, like, a month on a project, I will get maybe, like, 10 views. It's actually insane. The longer I've done it, the more I realize that it is a numbers game. It is a who-you-know game. Very willing to concede to the fact that you are more than likely not going to break numbers. You are not going to, unless you catch a very lucky break. So take what you can from it, is the takeaway. I don't know if that was cohesive at fucking all.
I saw Midas and thought that was cooler than joining a VTuber agency. I wanted to do that. I created Toggy at my lowest point and was inspired by her. I had the most success I've had in over 3 years in like a week. And I was like, my story is like hers. My story doesn't feel real. It feels like an internet story that you listen to for fun. It doesn't actually happen to you. I got to say my story is like Midas's, and then at the end, I got to meet Midas. Oh my god. Meeting both went really well, both Pixie and Midas. It felt like a lot of weight off my shoulders. I'm thankful to both, not only for the opportunity to meet them, but for inspiring me. There was milk sitting in the sun at the meet. Apparently there was a hot sauce chicken wing challenge. I wasn't there for it. I don't know if the milk was used, but it was baking in the sun. The milk was sitting outside for at least over 30 minutes. So that was kind of funny to look at. I don't have much to say other than that. Thanks, Midas. That small interaction where we talked meant a lot to me. I didn't say a lot about Pixie because Midas meant a lot to me. I still like Pixie though. There's a lot more I could talk about Midas. You know the song My Ordinary Life by The Living Tombstone? It goes, touch me, Midas. Other things about Offkai. I got a knee injury from Offkai. My knee, my knee, my knee. I went to Offkai and all I got was a knee injury. I did so much walking and standing without taking a break when my legs wanted to give out, and my knee is very sensitive. What else at Offkai? I was at the Offkai orgy. I was getting sandwiched and gooned on. I'm playing, I wasn't there. I did see the orgy at Offkai. I was with a bunch of people and we were like, oh my god, look, they're having sex. Something VTuber fans don't have. I'm joking about that, but that was actually funny seeing an orgy. And no, I don't have proof, you nasty fucks. I got nothing else to say, I think, other than I had a fun time. And thank you, Midas. You'll forever hold a special place as one of my Oshis. Touch me, Midas.